host, Mahfouz Al Qadir. We were talking about Kyrie Irving and what his statements and his tweet of some say promotion. Well, he said he was just sharing a tweet, random or not, and you be the judge of that. Most people say he's promoting an anti Semitic documentary, Hebrews to Negroes. From Hebrews to Negroes. I think I'm getting the title right. But it is on Amazon, currently on Amazon platform, Amazon Prime. And there's a documentary, and it made some reference to the Holocaust, far as not being or being more of a propaganda, and not really that event never happened. And as you can imagine, that the Jewish community is in an uproar about that, along with some other theories. And a lot of people think it's all based on conspiracy theories, history that's incorrect and not accurate. Kyrie Irving, as you know, I believe is a, he's more into this, or he considers himself a Israelite, and I know that a lot of this Israelite movement is more saying that the darker uh, Israelis, or the um, black Israelites, aka black Israelites, are the real legitimate Jews, and that the European Jews are, claiming a false kinship to Israel. And it's been going on for centuries, I would guess. This is what their belief is, or if I'm not accurate, but I think it's along the lines of something similar to that. But I can be totally, I'm not, debating, or just reports or certain things that a lot of rebuttals to their theories, and saying that they're just not accurate, that everything is far fetched. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone's belief. I'm not here to put any disparages on anyone or a community. I just think that this whole ordeal is very sensitive, and is very um, the dynamics can change in regards to how you think and what you believe in. And when you induce, you involve religion in some of these backstories and history. A lot of times, the history, whoever conquers, a lot of wars back then, and the conquerors wrote the history. So everything is up for a debate, not a dismissal, but a debate. Everything should be up for debate and having good conversation. I think it sparks great conversation if people are willing to have an open mind and be receptive of the cultures, and respect people's viewpoints. I think this can be, turned around to a great positive thing. And as you can imagine, on Twitter, it's really can be very, it's ugly. Because a lot of strong opinions goes on Twitter, and a lot of people express their thoughts, or they can make believe, and really say what they really want to, how they really feel. So, um, but Kyrie Irving, he was ended up being suspended for a minimum of 5 days, based on conduct detrimental to the team, and most of all, they kind of induced that, or kind of let out there that he wasn't in a good space, or mindset to be worthy, or, well, I would say right now, his, in this, if he's still in the space, he doesn't want to apologize, so they don't want him around. He's suspended for 5 days without pay. And that's where we're at. He incensed apologized on the Instagram statement, apologizing to the Jewish people. He referred to a quote of his in this apology, brothers, my Jewish brothers and sisters, meaning he was not trying to uh, induce any pain by sharing that tweet. A lot of things he didn't agree with. The big one is he just has not, um, at that time when asked was he anti-Semitic, he kind of avoided that answer or that response, that question. So a lot of people, as you can imagine, took that and ran with it, saying he's anti-Semitic. He should be suspended. Um, he needs to be shut down. So when you're dealing with people's heritage, you have to be careful because it can be a firestorm and it's just a snowball effect. It just grows and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you have a lot of blowback. But that's where we at right now, man. I mean, this is a Friday night and Friday evening, and I'm just kind of sitting back and just kind of long work week, trying to figure it out, man. Just lot to take in, a lot to unpack. But I come on here just to kind of ramble. Not much of a rant, controlled. Not really a rant. It's just I'm trying to keep things in perspective. I'm trying to figure out what can you take from this and make it a positive. Obviously, an apology is warrant. Anytime a group of people feel offended and you might have said some words that they I wouldn't say misconstrued, but they took it as something else. So you have to kind of explain yourself, and you're not willing to do that, and you're not willing in that same, uh, t- you know, template, that same space that you're doubling down and you're saying a lot of different things. It's just making it worse, and it's just deeper and deeper and deeper. You're sinking. Then the right thing is probably to, if you're gonna stand on what you stand on, or if you feel that you need to apologize. But I don't know what's in the man's heart. I don't know if he's sincere about the apology that he did, but there's a opportunity there to have a dialogue and just, you know, you said you read the olive branch of brothers and sisters, my Jewish brothers and sisters. So there's an opportunity there if you want to take it to the point where you want to sit down with maybe some Orthodox Jews and or some Israelites and people that your group and Black Israelites, to have a open forum of conversation. It don't have to be in a public eye. It can be behind closed doors in a closed meeting, and air out some of the differences or misconceptions that you might have. And I think that would be a great transition from when it started to where it can go if you're willing to be flexible and have a, you said you're a free thinker, have an open mind, and just kind of take it in and see what their stance is as opposed to where your stance is, and kind of clean up some things, I guess. But that's for you to do, Kyrie Irving or Kanye West of the world. Those things are for them to do. I can't tell grown men what to do. I would just only hope that they can come together, uh, respectfully, and just have a conversation. Everything's about conversation. I think we all want conversation. I think we all want to debate and kind of share bounce some ideas and how we can grow from this off each other. And I think that can be a big step from where it's at and where it's at now, and just kind of where it can go, and everybody can learn and everybody can engage in this conversation and this dialogue if one is willing to do it. That's the big key. But we learn every day, folks. There's always something new. There's always something to chew on and learn and dissect and kind of banter about in our minds, and just to be real about it, just to see where can we go, where can this conversation lead in a positive road. So that's it for me. I'm rambling now. So take care. Enjoy your weekend this weekend, and I'm gonna see you soon. I'll probably come. I'm not gonna say when, but I'll probably come back on here this weekend at some point when it's all said and done. Peace. Take care.